Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to WJTS. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. A Lagodi man is facing serious felony charges after police say he tried to escape while on home detention placement. Martin County Community Correction Center received an alert around 7:25 p.m. Friday night that the man, 28-year-old Taylor Kavanaugh, had left his residence on True Love Church Road. When police arrived at the home around 9:30 Friday night, they questioned Kavanaugh and his fiancée, Alyssa Marais, about Kavanaugh's whereabouts prior to their arrival. Police confirmed that he had left his home and traveled to a residence on Bower Lane in Lagodi without gaining prior authorization from Community Corrections as a condition of his home detention placement. Officers also searched the home and found residue that tested positive for methamphetamine and a loaded .22 caliber firearm. Kavanaugh was arrested and transported to the Martin County Security Center without further incident. He now faces felony charges of escape and possession of a firearm by a felon. Also from Martin County, trying to run from police landed one man behind bars late last night. Martin County Dispatch received a request for assistance at a business in Lagodi on Thursday afternoon. 23-year-old Christopher Early of Washington was reportedly holding on to a door handle and leaning on a vehicle in the parking lot, preventing the driver from leaving. As soon as police arrived, Early took off running around the front of the business, ran through town, then continued east onto the railroad tracks. Early was found about 40 minutes later walking near the railroad tracks, and he was taken into custody. Early is facing a felony charge of criminal confinement, a misdemeanor count of resisting law enforcement, and is currently being held on $15,000 bond. A St. Anthony woman is spending time in jail this morning after being arrested on possession charges. The Jasper Police Department stopped to check on a truck parked in the German American Bank parking lot just after midnight. The driver, 43-year-old Lori Broadway, gave consent to search the vehicle. Police say they found methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia inside. Broadway was taken and lodged into the DuBois County Security Center on possession of methamphetamine and paraphernalia charges. Many Christmas events were forced to cancel or have restrictions last year due to the pandemic. But now, Visit DuBois County Sales and Marketing Manager Jessica Lindar says they are ready to welcome back the crowds and Christmas cheer.
I just think everyone's excited to be able to get together with their family and friends. We have a little bit, better understanding of how you can be safe, the vaccine's in place. So I'm just really excited that we're able to have these festivals, bring people in, and celebrate this time of year.
DuBois County is known for its holiday events, and one of them is already underway. The Hummingbird Christmas Stroll kicked off on Sunday with their first ever holiday fashion show. Lindauer says the sold-out show turned over a new leaf for some businesses.
And they have a ton of activities going on this year. I know several evenings during the week, some of the businesses are having some workshops.
Shopping and workshops put on by local businesses along 4th Street in Huntingburg are just a few headlines of this year's schedule. A full schedule is posted at visitduboiscounty.com/events. That is just one event taking place in DuBois County this holiday season. We'll have a look at what the next event has to offer in tomorrow's newscast. Holiday World and Splash and Safari officials are announcing the return of Thanksgiving to Go and releasing a first-of-its-kind infographic with numbers from the 2021 season. According to the infographic, more than 280,000 gallons of free, unlimited soft drinks, including water, were consumed this year. More than 275,000 cars parked for free, and more than 55,000 ounces of sunscreen were used. In total, they estimate the freebies would have cost guests about $11,741,382 at other theme parks this year. In the infographic, the park also shared that it donated 3,640 meals to the Tri-State Food Bank from Thanksgiving to Go meals sold last season. Thanksgiving to go is a pre-boxed dinner including a 12 to 14 pound pre-baked brined turkey with herb butter finish, gravy, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, stuffing, cranberry sauce, Holiday World's famous green bean ingredients and recipe, and yeast rolls. Thanksgiving to go orders must be placed online by November 14th, and orders must be picked up at Holiday World and Splash and Safari. Quantities are limited, so those interested are encouraged to purchase quickly. Holiday World will open its Santa's Merry Marketplace restaurant for limited dining capacity December 4th and 11th this year to correspond with the Christmas in Santa Claus events. More information will be released online at holidayworld.com in a few weeks. Local producers, agricultural businesses, and financial institutions received an update on the latest economic programs and opportunities in the community last week. The Southwest Indiana Agriculture Economic Summit took place on Friday, November 6th from 8:30 to 12 noon at the Center for Technology and Innovation and Manufacturing at Vincennes University Jasper campus. The event was hosted by Du Bois Strong and consisted of 5 speakers and included a lunch at the end. Ed Cole, the president of Du Bois Strong, had this to say about what the event is all about.
This is our 6th annual Ag Summit. We want to focus on the economic side. It's the Southwest Indiana Agricultural Economic Ag Summit, which is a long word, a long sentence, but the idea behind that is we want to put the emphasis on what kind of infrastructure we have for farming, the amount of money that the farms can bring into our community, the value-added agriculture side of it. There's a lot of ag-related things, obviously their cost, how they're, it is such an important part of Du Bois County, the agriculture side. We don't want to take that for granted, nor do we want to ignore it in any way.
Cole also said this about what it means to him and Du Bois Strong to host the event.
To me, it's an honor. I grew up in a rural area. We were not farmers. We rented a small plot of ground to farmers, but I went to school with farmers. I understood their struggles. I understood the wins and the losses as best as I could, but it's always an education for me, and I think it also we want to shine a spotlight on the importance of agriculture in our county. Because we have a variety of agriculture. We have poultry, we have grain, we also are blessed to have forestry, we have egg production, we have turkey production, we have, my goodness, it's a wide variety, and we're very, very lucky. And we are also blessed with some outstanding farmers and farm managers who do some great things and give back to the community in many, many ways.
This was the 6th annual Southwest Indiana Agricultural Economic Summit. St. Mindred is hosting a special service to help those struggling with grief during the holidays. Abbey Caskets, a work of St. Mindred Archabbey, will host a service of the longest night on Saturday, December 18th at 6 p.m. Central Time in the St. Mindred Archabbey Guest House Chapel in St. Mindred. Father Adrian Burke, OSB, will lead the service with prayer and scripture that acknowledges those who mourn and struggles with the loss during this Christmas season. Everyone is welcome. Light refreshments will follow. RSVP is requested but not required, that's for planning purposes. Reply to info@abbeycaskets.com, or you can call 800-987-7380, 800-987-7380 for further information. Parking is available in the guest house parking lot. Guests to St. Mindred are asked to wear masks. Those who lost a loved one have a way to honor and remember them this holiday season. Patoka 2000, which is the beautification committee of the Jasper Chamber, is getting ready to prepare the urns on the Patoka River Bridge for the holiday and winter seasons. But in order to defray the cost of the beautification process, Patoka 2000 needs your help. The nonprofit is asking for donations from individuals and businesses throughout the community. You can make a donation in any amount and specify that the donation is in honor or in memory of someone, or as a tribute to a favorite cause. By doing this, you are able to remember that person every time you drive across the bridge. Family members and friends are encouraged to chip in together for this great beautification project. The donation deadline for this winter project is Monday, December 7th. Donations can be sent directly to Patoka 2000 at the Jasper Chamber of Commerce. That is P.O. Box 307, Jasper, Indiana 47547. If you have any questions, you can call the Jasper Chamber of Commerce at 812-482-6866, 482-6866, or their email, chamber@jasperin.org. A new partnership aimed to strengthen the special education teacher pipeline is now underway in Indiana. The new partnership, called Indiana Special Education Assisted Licensure, or ISEAL, streamlines the required coursework for teachers to earn full special education licensure. ISEAL also provides financial assistance and scholarships to educators while they complete these requirements. Upon completion of an educator preparation program, a transition to teaching program, or an ISEAL graduate program, individuals will be eligible for a special education license once they have passed all the required state licensing exams. ISEAL is funded through a $2 million grant from Indiana's Federal Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief 2 funding and Part B of Indiana's Individuals with Disabilities Act funding. More information is posted on our website, wjts.tv. All right, now please stay tuned. Your weekly forecast and sports with Kurt Guxell are still to come on 18 WJTS News.